I will just be like back and forth, okay? What's up? It's your boy Adrian Nice in the building. Welcome to another episode of Mouthin. Now, right now, I have a new guest in the hot seat. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Perrine DeShield.
Perrine DeShield.
Yes, you got
Perrine DeShield. Okay, in the building. Are you local here in Charlotte?
I am local here to Charlotte, yes.
Okay. Were you born and raised here, or did you move here?
No one's born in Charlotte, really.
Hey, that's true.
There's just unicorns that actually were born here, but no. I'm actually Liberian American. I'm a first-generation American, but I was born in Greensboro, North Carolina. Where
Greensboro.
My parents were born in Liberia.
Still Carolina born and raised. You know. You said Liberia. Have you been over there?
I have.
What is it like? If you had to describe it to someone who's never been there, what would you?
Beautiful. The ocean, the black rocks, the beaches, gorgeous.
Black rocks. What you mean?
Yeah, so on the beaches, so if you know anything about Liberia, it was founded by black American slaves, freed black American slaves. So the Liberian flag looks just like the American flag or the Texan flag or the Puerto Rican flag. It has one star, just like the American flag, but instead of the 50, it has one. So yeah, so it was founded by freed black American slaves. And so it's deep.
Black America, we might have to,
Yeah.
hop over there.
Yeah.
And so they have black rocks.
Yeah.
That's what you were
On
saying,
the beaches, yeah, they're like beautiful giant rocks that you can take photographs on and like literally climb on top of, like on the beach. Palm trees.
You got pretty eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just looking like, dang, wow, you got pretty eyes.
Lashes.
Okay. So what do you do? What do you do? You go to school. You got a business, a black-owned business.
I do have a black-owned business. I launched my creative agency called Eclex this year, actually in November of last year, but officially got things up and running this year during the pandemic, actually. And I have a lot of amazing clients that I help with everything from web design, graphic design, content, marketing, branding, brand building, and a lot more. So I do that, but I'm in corporate America. I've been in corporate America for 6 years in retail.
Corporate America.
Yeah. So all the things. And I'm a podcaster.
Wait.
I have 2 podcasts.
Wait. We gonna get there. First, if somebody wanted to get in contact with you about your creative agency, how would they?
Yeah, you can go to Eclex. That's ECLECS.co. Or you can find me on social media at Eclex. Again, ECLECS.
Okay. So, you're a podcaster.
Let's jump in the gun.
Yeah, it's a show. We got time.
We gotta build.
Exactly. Okay, so you're a podcaster. What's the name of your podcast?
Yeah, so the first podcast I ever created, it's called First Gens. Created that back in 2016, right before the elections. And my second podcast created in March called The Quarantine Couch.
So we got the First Gens
Yep.
and the Quarantine Couch. Yep. Are they both still operating podcasts?
Yep, they're operating.
Is it just audio or do they have a visual side to them too?
We're more audio. We've done like a few like plugs and promos and stuff like that are visual, but podcasting is typically just audio based.
So now that you're on my show, I'm gonna have to come on y'all show.
I know, right? I know. We gotta cross promo.
That's how we do it.
The love.
Black support black.
Yes, exactly.
So if somebody like a guest or a business or anybody wanted to come on your show, first the First Gens, how would they get in contact?
Yeah, so we spell First Gens with the number 1. So it's the number 1, STGENS. So you can find us on all social media platforms at First Gens, but you can also find us on our website. It's firstgenspodcast.com. So if you want to email us, firstgenspodcast@gmail.com.
First Gens Podcast. Podcast.
Dang.
Okay, and then Quarantine Couch. Yeah. How would they get in contact with that?
Yeah, that one's easy too. Quarantine Couch. So
It's all spelt how it sounds.
yep, it's just at Quarantine Couch on Instagram, on Twitter, and our website is anchor.fm/Quarantine Couch. And you can listen.
What is Quarantine Couch about?
So we actually interview guests and people who are mainly creatives within like the Charlotte scene, but also nationally. We talk to them about how they've been coping during the quarantine and during the coronavirus. We get advice, we share resources, we have memes of the day that we talk about, just all the funny shit that's been happening during the quarantine because we need something to laugh at. So we do memes, and then we also do shout out of the days where we give a shout out to, you know, Teddy Riley's fedora or Babyface's shade or, you know.
So I'm about to give you another compliment. I can definitely tell you are a podcaster because you are good at talking. Not saying like you talk a lot, but you articulate your words like perfectly.
Thank you.
Like, wow.
But I do talk a lot.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you talk a lot?
I do.
What's
Me
your?
too.
I mean, yeah, you know, that is. What is your sign? Your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini. Birthday in a few weeks.
Gemini. Wow, she's crazy. The crazy ones. Okay. look, she just flipped the switch right then. She just flipped the switch.
Misunderstood. Misunderstood, not crazy.
Okay, misunderstood.
Yes, we're not crazy.
I like it. You know your sign better than me, so you know. I'm an Aquarius, by the way. I'm an Aquarius, but we work well together.
Yes.
So if you didn't know that, now you know. So.
True.
So when I come on your show, you know, it's just gonna be another good show.
Of course.
How do you feel about the protests that are going on and just everything that's going on in the world?
Black people have had to constantly carry a heavy load in this country every day, and I think for the first time in our generation, people are finally acknowledging that, whether it's a small fragment with social media or it is being in the streets and actively protesting. I think that people actually opening their pockets and opening their wallets and donating to these amazing funds is vital. We have to create long-lasting, effective action in order to make progress.
There we go. How do you feel about the rioting?
The rioting, I feel that everyone, I don't condemn writers or I don't condemn it because I feel that everyone has the right to react how they feel is right with the resources and the access that they have presented to them. And historically, it has been effective, especially with big corporations.
So what happens when the rioting, when they go loot? What about looting? What about when some people target the black businesses, or not target? They probably don't even know. How do you feel about that?
I mean, obviously, you know, we don't want to hurt our own communities, right?
Facts.
I think that we do have to be aware of what we're targeting, who we're targeting to get an effective message across, opposed to, you know, hurting one another, especially in our pockets. We need to be hurting the rich white men in their pockets.
Yeah, don't go to the mom and pop shops. Go to Bank of America or somewhere and fuck up their building or some shit.
But people are angry. They deserve to be angry, but you have to be able to, you know, I think, see clearly.
Oh, yeah. Don't get too mad. How do you have you been uptown to protesting at all?
I haven't. I was actually out of town last weekend into this. I know, but I do plan on going this weekend. So yeah, I've been protesting in other ways, and this is actually my first time around a lot of people that I don't know because I have anxiety and coronavirus is still here. So yeah.
I'm never gonna get it, so you ain't even gotta worry about that. 'Cause I have a strong immune system. I haven't been sick at all since like 6 years ago. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you ain't gotta worry about me. Just run. I run actively a lot, so that's what it is. Just run. There's the key and the cure. Okay. Okay. So what's to come? We're about to wrap up. What's to come for you? What's next in like the next couple of months or the rest of this year? What you got planned?
I feel that we're all just taking everything day by day. Everything is changing so drastically. Though I have goals that are long term, just to continue to grow my business, to support Black everything, so Black businesses, Black people, and to uplift us. But I look forward to seeing how the things that we've kind of set now, and the seeds that we've planted, I'm excited to see them grow, because I do have hope and I do have faith.
So now, do you think we shouldn't support white businesses? She ain't even hear my.
Should not support white businesses?
Should we not?
When it comes to white businesses, I think you have to think about what are these businesses doing for Black communities, right? It's more than posting a Black square and a hashtag. We need to be aware of who is supporting us, who's hiring us, who's caring for us. So we need to make sure that the companies that we are supporting, regardless if they're Black or white, because all skin folk ain't your kin folk, we got to be aware of that and put our money into people who are investing in us.
Ooh, I like where your head's at. All right. Name again. It was Pareen.
Like serene, but with
Pareen. Pareen from Liberia. I'm bad with names, but I remember descriptions of people and stuff about them. From Liberia, you're a Gemini. You know, yeah, exactly. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have you go get your friend over there. You're going to force her to talk, okay?
All of them like to talk, so.
Okay, good.
We got a good group.
One by one. And drop your social media before you leave.
Yeah, it's just Perrine DeShield, so PerrineDeshield.
All right, just go ahead and get her. Bring it over here. I'll be here. Thank you for joining us. We hope to get a one-on-one soon, and I will be in touch with you. All right. All right. Thank you. So that was Pristine. Hope you guys enjoyed her talk. She went to go get her friend. If she doesn't come over here, I'm gonna pull her over here. Force her to come over here. There we go. So I'm your host, Adrian Nice. You can go follow me on the Instagram at Adrian, Adrian, Nice, NYCE, on the gram. This is my show, Mouthing Out. Instagram, Mouthing Out. Mouthing Out everywhere. Google Mouthing Out. As you can see, it's on the desk. That's how it's spelled. Come have a seat with me. All right, we have our new guest. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Uh-huh.
I like your shades. Look, so I am very fond of shades, right? So I just had these shades that had like the yellow tint like yours, but I couldn't find them. I was so mad. It is.
Be upset.
So
You buy them yourself or somebody gave it to you?
I did buy them.
I be like, so I'm be going through trying to figure out who gonna buy me these shades again.
I'll just have to cop me another pair, or maybe they'll pop up. Okay, so what is your name? And tell us something about you.
My name is Big Body Benz,
Big Body Ben, hey, in the building.
and something about me. I study fashion. I'm a fashion designer.
I can tell. Okay, got your little swag. You know what I'm saying? Little swag. Your style. So you study fashion?
Where?
Yeah.
I went to Meredith College in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Is that where you're from?
No, I'm from Houston. That's no shade to people.
No.
Wait, that came off a lot harsher than I meant for it to. That's no shade against Raleigh, people from Raleigh. I am from Sanford, North Carolina, and I am proud of where I come from, aka the Sand Trap.
The Sand Trap. Still Carolina. You're Carolinian.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I like your accent. Like it's country, but it's like Southern Belle type country.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that's crazy. They gonna like you if you do. You go like out of state. You've been like to New York or Atlanta or Cali or something.
I visited, yeah.
They would love you just because of the way you speak.
Oh, the accent. They be like,
Yeah.
baby, the South.
Okay, so You study fashion, right?
Yeah.
You still studying right now, or did you graduate?
Oh no, honey, that was many moons ago.
Many moons ago.
Many moons ago.
Can I ask how old you are, or is that not?
I'm 30.
30?
I am 30.
I wouldn't even said that. You look 25 to me.
Praise the Lord. His mercy endures. Thank God I am black, honey.
Let me see. I'm about to guess your sign. I want to guess your zodiac sign.
Okay.
Just by what I have encountered right now. Let me see. Are you a Libra?
Bitch, how you know that?
You are? You are? I am good. I am
I
good.
bitch without knowing if that was okay. But
It's all good. It's, I ain't, you know. Oh, okay.
hey, friend.
We got a talk show going on. We're live right now. You can look in that camera. We live. We are live. Whatever energy comes, it happens. You know, whatever happens, happens. Me, myself, and I in this event.
Okay. I don't know who live I'm on, but hey, y'all. Gabby, your shirt looks great on you.
Doesn't she? I complimented her shades. I like her shades. I like her shades too. There we see.
She's a whole mood.
What's your name?
My name is Lex. Big Lip Bonita on Instagram. Follow me. You know what's up.
How do y'all know each other?
My boyfriend is Dammit Wesley, and I started coming to the studio about 2 years ago. And Lex was like, "Hey, girl," and
That was it.
that was it.
This is basically like my brother. I didn't really ask for is like girlfriend, and this, like, you know, I've known Dammit Wesley for 10 years, and you know anybody that's family to him is family to me, and that includes her. Period.
Period.
Hey. Okay. Energy. So yeah, you're a Libra. You wanna know how I know that? Because Libras are very sarcastic. They're not sarcastic, but they're very nonchalant. Well, they're nonchalant like Aquarius is, but they're sarcastic at the same time. So, and for the last couple of days, I've been encountering Libras. So I just kind of read your body language, read how you answer questions, and I was like, she's a Libra.
Okay, so what's your sign?
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, so like air energy. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
We get
that
along.
sign.
Exactly.
We get it. And everybody don't get us. So
No. Here we go. Here we go.
Where the red cup go? Where the red cup go?
I don't know.
What's up, bro?
You can say Henry.
Okay, so fashion. What are your dreams? Like, where do you want to take your fashion?
Oh my God, that's such a loaded question.
And we get deep. We both get deep.
We can.
We can't. Okay. No.
But-
but
We don't like being vulnerable either.
that's not a vulnerable question.
To me, it is, but I'm gonna answer it. Okay, so big dreams to me may not be big dreams to someone else, but like I just want to be able to provide the clothing that I couldn't find in the fucking store. It's a struggle. Like, I'm a plus size black woman. Stores, the people who be buying and making these clothes act like they ain't never seen thick thighs, a big ass, a little bit of stomach, and some titties. So it's a struggle to put outfits together when it shouldn't fucking be. Like, I'm not trying to wear no muumuu everywhere. I'm not trying to wear no cool cold shoulder tops. I'm not trying to wear no motherfucking Lane Bryant. That's no shade to you, but that's not the girl. So I want to be able to design for the girls who have like the same type of personality as me. The girls who like a little zhuzh, a little spice, love to give a little look. That's what I want to do.
So now, are you wanting to have your own clothing line or clothing collection, or are you wanting to maybe? Or yeah, that's the question.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have it already? Do you have collections out already, or?
I don't have any collections out now. Well, I don't have any No, I don't have any collections out now. I have tons of work that I've designed over the years, but not one out now because resources.
Yeah, I feel it. So are you able to like sew and do all of that, or are you just the type of person who can maybe sketch it or piece it? Or
I'm the sketch girl. Honey, in undergrad, all them damn courses I had to take, I got tired of pricking myself and I hate fucking putting in a damn zipper. So no. I want somebody else to manufacture. Yes, and it's a bitch.
Damn.
It's hard.
So you got to partner with a sewing person.
Yes.
If that's the type of clothing that requires that, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a name for your line?
I've had several names.
Is there one that's like, okay, that you can
The
say?
one that I've stayed, the one I've stayed most consistent with is Premium Supply.
Premium supply. Okay. Fucks with it. So,
So a luxury experience for the thick bad bitches.
I want to see what this is going to look like. Because you got style, obviously. But I want to see what it's going to look like. Is there any models that you've like styled or like maybe?
Man, not in a while. Just to be frank.
What brings you out here today?
Okay, so I've been holed up in the house. Coronavirus is real, and I've been working from home since March.
Woo!
So like literally, I only been going to the grocery store if I need to go to the doctor for something, and back to the house. And I'm going stir crazy. So I'm out here tonight to be with my people and to celebrate Blackness. We have had it's hard. First of all, it's hard being black.
Is it?
That's draining in itself. Granted, I wouldn't have it no other way. If I had it to do all over again, I still choose to be black.
Still, okay.
But it's been hard and trying. So,
How do you feel about everything that's going on in the world? Protest.
I'm glad you cleaned that up because I was going to give a different response. Do what you got to do. I went out to a protest on I think it was Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. The week has flown by and the days are swimming together. But I went to a protest. It was peaceful. When I left, the police did what we all knew they was going to do anyway and start some shit. But you know what? Keep your foot on these niggas' necks. Just like they kept their knee on George Floyd's neck. We ain't never messed up. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, do what you got to do. Get out there. Shut some shit down. Bust some shit open if you got to do that.
Bust some shit open. Baby, I will support the bail funds. I will gladly send some money and get you out of jail. It ain't no problem.
Hey, I'm with it. So, have you been up? You said you went uptown, right?
Mm-hmm.
What day?
I think it was Thursday. It was either Wednesday or Thursday.
Was it a lot of people out there?
It was. There were a lot of people.
I was surprised. I went Tuesday, but I was surprised at like how many people showed up. I thought a lot of people would show up, but it was a lot of people.
Yeah. I remember looking up and being like, "Oh my God, there's a lot of people out here." It's overwhelming to see, but it's a beautiful thing to see.
Okay.
Justice for George Floyd.
Justice for George Floyd
Taylor.
and Breonna Taylor and all the other names.
Sad to say, we still doing this.
For real.
Still doing the same shit. So again, I support the protesters.
Why do you think this case got global attention the way it did? Because Tuesday, every single state in America was protesting, and 19 countries around the world were protesting for George Floyd.
Well, I think we've just seen so much within like the last 6 or 7 years. Like, social media is a gift and a curse, but like in these instances, thank God we have it so that someone can document it and it can like literally spread like wildfire.
Big facts.
Racism is a global thing, and people in other countries, black people in other countries, are still experiencing the same things. Maybe not on a grander scale as Americans are, but they're still experiencing it too. So I'm grateful that it's actually spreading like wildfire and that we have global protests in Paris and Belgium and everywhere else, because Black Lives Matter everywhere, not just here.
And it sucks, but it sucks that this had to happen.
Absolutely. Like, I'm pretty sure our grandparents and our great-grandparents envisioned a much better world than what we're living in today. And sadly, like, racism keeps being taught with each child that comes into a family's household. So until we all get free, ain't none of us gonna be free. They not
Big
gonna be
facts.
free neither.
Big facts. Do you think racism will ever be completely gone?
I would love for it to, but I don't think so. I think
agree.
there's always gonna be some bigot out here who, I don't know whether it's something that's been passed down, maybe they've had a bad experience with someone, whatever the case may be. It could just be hate, because a lot of times, I mean, racism is obviously rooted in hate, and niggas just, I mean, racist people be hating on, like, us popping ass people. We can't help we black.
Facts.
You know? But I'm saying all that to say, I think it's going to be here. The beauty in, like, the millennial generation and, like, the generation right after us is, like, we are a group of people who will tell you no in a heartbeat. We don't stand for no bullshit. And I think if we continue to be that way and raise our children to be that way, then yeah, there'll be some racist motherfuckers, but it won't be that many.
Facts. Because I feel like they're dwindling now, and it's not as in your face as it used to be. And, you know, but the generation, our generation and the one under us, like, they're really aware, and they're doing some shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're very much about it.
That's what's up.
Very much about it. And that's what this world needs.
Facts.
You can't get shit done with a bunch of people mubbling their feet and talking about it at the water cooler, but not willing to bring things to the forefront in the offices,
Talk about it.
courtrooms and shit.
Talk about it.
So, hell, if you got to do the A-Town stomp on a couple of these songs so that our babies can safely go to school and can safely play on their own porch with whatever little BB gun or toy gun they got and not have to worry about being shot down, then so be it.
So be it. You know.
I
Do it.
don't have no kids.
Do
I don't have no kids, but I want better for the generation so that if I ever have kids, I don't have to worry.
Bring them into a better world.
Are they going to be shot down? Or 12?
Facts. I like it. Libra power.
Libra gang.
Libra gang. There we go. Okay. Is the Earth flat around?
Huh? What kind of question is that?
Is the Earth flat around?
I'm smart.
What that? Okay, so your answer should reflect.
It's round.
Is it?
Yes.
How you know?
Please don't tell me you one of them flat earthers.
I'll let you know after. How do you know?
Okay, so I have personally not been on an airplane, and a
Spaceship.
The Bean. I have not personally been on a spacecraft. However, the Earth is not fucking flat.
How do you know?
How do you know it's flat? I need to know if you're a flat earther.
We not talking about me yet, but
We done. Okay, I answered your question.
no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I said, how do you know? And you keep going off of me. How do you know?
Flex some shit too.
Yes. How do you know it's round?
I don't necessarily have an answer to that question.
Okay, so we could be sitting on a flat Earth.
We not. My spirit tells me we ain't on that flat shit.
Okay,
Are you really a flat earther?
I'm not. I believe it's round.
Okay, cool.
But I gotta play devil's advocate at the end of the day because we don't know at the end of the day. We don't know.
Well, you know what? When I go see King Jesus one day, that might be one of the first questions. Hey, Swavy. That might be one of the first questions I ask. Hey, Suge, how are you?
Or you could just go to space and not even have to
I
wait
ain't
till you.
interested in that. No.
Did you know in the next 2 years they will start doing like commercial flights to space?
Well, I want to know what them ticket prices gonna look like.
They gonna look
Them shit's gonna be crazy. as
like
hell.
$2,000.
I don't want to go to space. I'm pretty sure it's a lovely place. I ain't interested. I need to mind my business. Sometimes I feel like we as human beings need to mind our business. Space can stay up there. I'm gonna stay down here.
Laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my
You want to talk
mind.
2000 and go?
Maybe, because I would want to see. I would want to see what they talking about, but I wouldn't go on the first couple of flights. Definitely, them the test flights.
You got to test about 10 of them before I might be like, I guess.
Elon Musk, he's got that whole thing set up.
Yeah, he got it. He can go first.
If there was like a city there, I would go.
I don't know about all that.
So what if the Earth is about to end though? Like, what if?
Well, wrap it up then. Wrap it up, God. I have lived. I'm young, and I understand that. But I have lived.
You are young. You got like.
Extremely young. I understand that. But I have lived enough of a life to be okay with God wrapping it up. I ain't gonna have to pay bills no more. I ain't gonna have to be anxious about this damn economy. I ain't gonna have to worry about if my loved one's gonna get shot trying to drive to work because God forbid you drive a nice car. I don't have to worry about none of that stuff. All I ask the Lord to do is if he decides he ready to start over from scratch, whatever it is, right? Let a nigga know about 5 months in advance so I can just go trick off one good time on the people I love. And then I'm cool.
Okay. Wrap it up. Okay. All right. That is it for my questions. Go ahead and say your social media one more time. And if they want to get in contact with you, so maybe you can design something for them, style them, whatever the case may be, how would they?
Okay, so you can find me on Instagram. My name is Big Body Benz.
Big Body Band.
Spelled with an I, not a Y, because why
Go
would you?
ahead, spell it out.
BODI. You can find me on Instagram if you are interested in me designing some concepts for you. DM me. I'm always there.
Awesome. We might have to talk. We might have to. Do you design dudes too? Like you style dudes? Or? Okay. We can make that happen. All right. So, who do you think I should interview next?
Swavy.
All right. Can you pull him this way, please?
It's only one Swavy.
Oh, he's talking right now. But
Come here, please.
Rock, where you getting, Jay?
okay.
Look like Jay.
All right.
Thank you so much for sitting down. I'm sure we'll be in touch.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good. Hey, Karen. Now look. Come here.
There we go. Thank you.
Listen, everybody needs to know about Swavy or Quarry. Excuse me. The artist formerly known as Swavy.
There we go. Formerly known. What's good, brother? Good, man. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot. But ain't gotta worry about me. There we go. Look, man. I ain't seen you in a while. I think last time I saw you was at the Underground randomly. How you been?
I've been all right, man. You know, I just been, living with all that's going on out here and being black and stuff like that, man.
It is a lot going on.
Like I thought being black was a disease, but it's real diseases out here, man, that's going around right now. So, everything been cool, everything been tense, everything been everything for real.
So for those of my fans and my support group who don't know who you are, can you tell them, give us like an overview of who you are, what you do?
Okay, so I go by Quarry, formerly known as Swavy. I'm an artist. I sing, songwrite, I do poetry, I do photography, I model, I act. So pretty much anything entertainment wise, I'm the dude for. I might start doing comedy part time.
Interesting.
Because I think I'm funny when I'm not trying to be funny, and I think that's where the best comedians get their good stuff from. You know what I'm saying? From their real life experiences. And I had some crazy life experience.
Give us one.
Man, they all like long stories. Maybe another time.
Another time. Maybe when we get you back on the show and do a one-on-one interview, we can.
Story time. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Murphy.
Okay.
Stories, but true Charlotte stories, because
Okay, so are you born and raised here?
Yes, sir. Yeah, CMC.
CMC.
I'm a CMC baby.
Okay. Are you wanting to stay here, or are you wanting to eventually move?
Um, Really, when I get this bag, you know what I'm saying? When I get the big bag, big bag, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna move out west, but not California west. I always wanted to like live in Seattle.
Seattle. Doesn't it rain a lot in Seattle though?
I like rain, you know what I'm saying? When I know it's coming, you feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's random.
I have to plan my day around it, you know what I'm saying? Like I know it's happening, so you know, it's cool. I like the rain though, man. The rain is calming. It's like relaxing to me. So I think that'll be dope. And I feel like it's a different atmosphere out there. I feel like that's more my speed.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I haven't. I visited.
Oh
No. I was supposed to visit.
I visited. No.
No. Let me retract. I was supposed to visit one of my homeboys when he was out there, and he lived out there for a while, and he told me a lot of good stuff about it. So he was like, "Yo, I feel like you would like it out here." Cause he felt like it was my vibe. So
you got to go check it out for yourself.
I'm gonna go check it out. You know, I'm gonna go out there and visit whenever stuff get back down. Back to normal. I'm gonna go out there and see what it's like for like a weekend or so. Go out there, spend some time out there. You know what I'm saying?
So you said you're an artist, also a musical artist.
Yes, sir.
Do you have music online?
Yes, I do. I actually dropped a project before Rona hit. It's a 5-track EP. It's on Bandcamp and SoundCloud. It's called Legend of the Straw Hat. The Legend of Straw Hat.
Interesting. Why that title?
I just felt like, you know, that was the moniker that I first entered the music scene with, and everybody really know me for. It was like being that random black kid on stage with the straw hat on. That was kind of like my thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's how people got to know me.
Straw hat black kid. That's what you talking about.
Oh. So it's the straw hat thing, and I went with the whole One Piece theme. I actually caught up with the anime, and I'm married now. It took me a while.
Okay.
Quarantine, but we here now.
Okay, yeah, quarantine. I've been watching a lot of shit too.
I've been watching, yeah.
Caught up on everything.
Everything.
Okay. So you are a man of many talents.
Yes, sir.
Which one do you feel like you are the most strongest in?
I feel like my strength comes in the songwriting and the music aspect, because it's what I've been doing for the longest. It was my main interest. It's what I put the most time into, per se. So I feel like it's where my heart is for real. But like all the extra stuff I do because like I like it and it feel good, you know, when I'm able to get out there and like people to see me visually as well as
It'll help
hear me sonically and stuff like that. So
how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music for like, I want to say I've been doing music since my freshman year of high school.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Long time.
yeah, it was a long time, low key, about 13 years, give or take. So like I started doing music. It was just me and my homeboy, and like we like make songs and stuff like that. He have all the equipment, you know, all the FL studios and making beats and stuff like that. We started on the Sony Ericsson. People ain't know.
Woo!
Phone, yeah.
Take them back. Take them back.
It was a little beat maker app that he had on his Sony Ericsson.
Dang.
And he started making beats on that, and they was some like what you expect for some phone beats. But I mean, like we was making songs out of them, and the songs was cool, and I was enjoying that time. And then we like branched that out into like really like getting microphones and like doing studio stuff and like really working on the sounds and stuff like that. So, you know, I was a freestyler at first. I didn't write anything. I wrote poems, but I didn't write raps at the time because I had just started like rapping for real. So like I just freestyle everything. And he was like, "Yo, it's dope. Like, record it." So I'll just like record myself. He'll record me freestyling and stuff. And then after time, the pen got better. I started to be able to like, you know, really like understand the things that I was trying to convey, and you know, one thing led to another, and music became like my life.
Where do you want to take your career? What's like the ultimate goal?
Ultimate goal for me is to be able to wake up every morning and do what I love doing. You know what I'm saying? And that's above all things. Like, and it to support me in like all my endeavors. Like I get up You know what I'm saying? If I feel like I gotta go to the studio, get some work done, get some singles out, I'll do that. If I feel like I gotta go talk to, my managers about some like movie roles and stuff like that. If I want to do, be seen, take some pictures, walk, stuff like that. Like everything I feel like I love doing and I enjoy doing, I feel like I should be able to do that for,
Forever.
I'm
with that. I am definitely with that.
artist first. Everything else second.
Okay, so I got this segment called "What the fuck is going on?" Okay.
That's such a broad question.
So, what the fuck is going on with 6ix9ine?
He's a goofy. I mean, what you want me to say? Like, when he first came on the scene, I ain't understand him. I'm like, yo, who this little rainbow haired kid saying nigga? Like, he don't look like a nigga to me. You know what I'm saying? So I like, he a little strange to me. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like he knows what his selling point is, and it's being a troll in every aspect. Like, him being seen is what makes him so popular. Like, the way he portrays himself and like the things that he says and like the crazy wild mannerisms that he acts in, he knows that is what gets him the attention that he wants. So in order for him to stay relevant, he does what he does. And I'm like, I don't knock it. I don't agree with it.
So yeah, how do you feel about him like trolling, or not trolling, but maybe trolling or using snitching to keep himself relevant, keep his streams up, and just using it as a selling point, I guess?
I mean, he doing what he doing, bro. I'm not gonna knock his hustle.
He's smart.
At the same time, it's like, it's just stuff that I don't fuck with and stuff that I don't agree with. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree with the fact that he uses black culture to push his audience and stuff, when most of his audience isn't even like black people.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with stuff like that, but I'm not gonna knock his methods of the way he's taking his actions to like get the kind of attention he wants, because it's working for him.
It is, but goddamn, he can't go nowhere.
Without somebody being on his head now, and that's good, because people need to be on his head.
Yeah,
he one of them people. He one of them people that need to be punched in his face one time.
Go sit your ass down.
They need to brother nature him.
For real. Okay. Is the Earth flat around?
Bruh, if you can sail around the Earth and not fall off the motherfucker, what you think it is? I mean, like, it's kind of like, it's like, well,
okay.
Wait,
does that mean you think it's round, or does that mean you think it's flat?
I think it's gotta be round, because I mean, nothing.
Well, how do you know they can't?
Nothing else would make
sail in a circle like this.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing else would make sense to me. Like how it can be 9 o'clock here, and it can be like 4 o'clock next week somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like flat surfaces, things can always fall off a flat surface. Like, I never heard of anybody falling off the world. So,
got you.
You know, maybe that's why I feel like it's gotta be, because even if it was two sides, and just two sides of and the world was a pancake, I don't think it would make too much sense, man. Like, you'd be able to fall off at some point.
Well, so someone would argue we can't ever reach the edge because it's big glaciers blocking it.
Man, that's bull. That would be bull. I would call bull, because I'm like, dog, if Africa is on a different side of the world than America, and I could sail to Africa,
no, it could be facts. This could be America. This could be. We can just.
It just don't make sense.
I'm with you, bro. I think it's round two.
Yeah, you gotta play devil's advocate.
I have to.
You gotta play Kyrie.
I have to.
You know what I'm saying?
So okay, so our first air flight, or our first shuttle to the moon, first moon landing. Do you think that's real or
fake, bro? I don't think niggas been on the moon.
I don't think it was fake. I think it was fake too.
I don't think niggas been on the moon. I feel like they really like take that shit in the studio and had the background and everything, and the motherfucker
had to.
Cause you know how much. Look, look. When people stop activating their coon chip, yeah, we can all have intelligent conversations like that. But no, I don't know.
This is an intelligent conversation. The world needs to know.
Landing was fake. I feel like we could get on the moon. I feel like they faked it back then. No, I don't feel like we had enough technology.
I agree. They just wanted to be
Like Germany had. I'm like, Germany ain't go to the moon before us, but they was more advanced in our technology. That don't make sense. It's like a lot of stuff that makes. I'm like, China been ahead of us for years. They ain't never went to the moon. So what's up?
Exactly.
Or somebody lying to me? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I feel like America ain't go to the moon. We ain't go to the moon. We got space stations.
Yeah.
But it ain't nowhere near the moon. You know what I'm saying? It's like over here, the moon, like.
Okay. So anybody that's looking to reach out to you about music or hear your music or reach out to you about acting or photography, video, whatever, how will they reach you?
They would have to. You can hit me through my email. My
Which is?
email now, which is jcamptaylor@icloud.com. J Camp Taylor. That's all together. No, you know what I'm saying? No extra stuff. At icloud.com, or you can hit me on my Instagram, which right now is hey.quarry. Quarry is spelled Quarri instead of Y. You know, because like rock quarry, but you know it's an I instead of a Y. That's my name. And if you want to find me on my other social, that's like my main social, that'll be Twitter. And that's _ Quarry, Quarrri. You know, RRI.
Hit him up. Reach out to him. Run his numbers up on the songs and views and plays, all that.
Yeah.
Any last? Okay. I know how we about to end this. Okay. So, I want you to give the world one piece of advice. If you had one piece of advice to give the world, what would that one piece of advice be?
Live, bro. Like, if it's anything that you ever wanted to do in this lifetime, or anything that you felt like you had to do before you left this earth, bro, times are so pivotal right now. You have to understand, like, life is not guaranteed. So if it's something that you feel like you won't be satisfied doing before you leave this sphere, or coin, or whatever you feel like the world is.
Whatever it is.
To you. Before you leave this place, if it's something that you feel like you have to do, go for it, man. Live life. Because that's what we have it for. That's why we in the present right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you still got it, live it to the fullest extent.
All right. Okay, so who do you think I should interview next? That guy right there. Come here.
You don't want to
Come in. Once. Okay, next. We'll get him over here. Who? Will. Okay, so I need you to go over there and just be like, here's your bag, bro. Bro. Yeah, nah, we ain't throwing that. All right, come talk to me, player. Everything, you and everything in the world. All right, we got a new guest. Introduce yourself.
What's going on? My name is Will, aka Sir Will, aka Simpliciphobia, co-owner here at Black Market Charlotte.
Hey, Sir Will in the building. Thank you for sitting down with us.
No problem, man. Thank you for coming out.
Oh, of course, bro.
Whole setup going on here, just
Mobile studio, mobile setup, mobile set, whatever you want to call it. Mouthing out, we doing it.
Home Depot.
No, Goodwill, actually.
Even better.
$6 a piece and rigged it up. You know what I'm saying?
Good job, good job.
Thank you. You know, as a young independent filmmaker, we got to be able to do stuff like this. Mm-hmm. So, those are the people who do not know who you are. Can you give us a brief overview of you, your talents, what you do?
Okay, so for those who don't know who I am, shame on you, but I'm a photographer, videographer here in Charlotte. I co-own Black Market. We do a lot of different educational things from, photography classes, photo walks, these Netpix and chills. Done a few things at different places like the Gann Center and all over and film programs. So check me out on Instagram, Simpliciphobia, or my website, simpliciphobia.com, or just Google me. You kind of see a lot of that stuff pop up.
How long? You've been doing photography and videography a while now, right?
Yeah, so Officially, this will be the 10th year.
Damn, bruh.
I know. I'm old, okay? It happens.
What made you gravitate towards that? Like, there's many other arts. Why that?
So I've always been doing this since I was a kid, but what made me kind of switch is when I went back to school for mass comm, and I started just basically when my homegirl was like, hey, I know you take pictures in your photo class. Can you take pictures of me for my boyfriend? I'm like, all right, cool. He's in the military. The next thing you know, people kept asking me to come out to clubs. Then, like, I got, like, a letter from, like, a law school. My counselor was like, boy, be real. You ain't going to law school, so you're not meant to work for a real job. So I'm like, all right, so I'll try this out.
All right.
A real counselor. So
Dang.
I'm meant for that grad school.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They supposed to encourage students. Like, what the fuck?
Nah, she for real, but, I mean, she like 72, though. She done had, like, 3 heart attacks. She's 72, so she's real.
So when did you start Black Market?
We started Black Market of July 2017.
And it's you and who else?
Damn it, Wesley.
You said 2017.
17.
First of all, so it's located in the Camp Northern area, right?
Yeah.
What made you choose this area among the other places in Charlotte?
Well, I've been trying to open up a studio 2 years prior to us finding this place, but honestly, we only ended up here because they actually approached us. So they said, hey, we've been seeing what y'all been doing. We was doing those Damn It Fanny events for like 3-4 years. So and they were like, we'd love for y'all to bring it here. So we're like, okay, what can we work out? Somehow it turned into a lease situation, and we ended up with a place.
That's dope, bro. They approached you and like saw what you was doing.
Right, same thing I said.
That's dope as fuck. That means y'all doing it, what y'all supposed to be doing, and doing it the right way.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay, and so what brought about the idea of, coining the name Black Market? Why make it that? And what is it exactly? What is Black Market? If you had to, in a nutshell.
I'm trying to remember. So Wesley might tell us better, but literally we were sitting in the office talking to them, and they were like, okay, here's the lease, but y'all need to come up with a name. We're like, okay, a name? We walked outside, let's think about it. They're like, why not Black Market? I was like, okay, where does that come from? And I think it was pretty much like, how you just get stuff on a... Basically, we're focusing on artists of color, black artists, and we're usually considered underground artists and not really in the mainstream. So when you're buying stuff underground illegally and you're just moving that weight, sometimes you're on the black market. So Black Market Charlotte. There's a bunch of different definitions we probably have said over the years. But generally, we cater to the underground market.
I fucks with it. And so, why are we out here today? What brings everybody out here today? What y'all got going on?
So unity and just a little bit of, relaxation. Like, we've been stuck in the house for a couple months. Corona's still out here now. Don't get me wrong. We're still trying to be as safe as possible. That's why we have the outside open up and not a whole lot of people stuck inside. But people have been in the house for 2 months with Corona. Then you had the whole protests and everything been going on. The streets have been hot. People just need to feel good about themselves, especially, us black folks and
Facts.
color. Yeah. So why not give people back something that they can do and enjoy? We used to do this anyway, so why not do it now?
Facts. Okay. Where do you want to take Black Market? What do you see? What's the ultimate goal for it?
Ultimate goal. Okay, so I've been sitting here pondering this for a minute. So one of the ultimate goals is, honestly, if Black Market can become a staple name itself versus just being this one location. So essentially you can go to another city, there's a Black Market that you can find that's considered like a hub for any artist. So if you're an artist, you go to Houston, you're like, man, where can I go find a place to use some Wi-Fi, edit, and do a photo shoot? Oh, shoot, Black Market has a place here and there, something like that. That would be an ideal goal, if we get the right funding. But yeah, something like that would be where I can see it going.
I like that. I think that's a dope idea because I'm sure a lot of other artists just like me travel and stuff. I go to LA, I go to Atlanta. I would love a spot out there because this past year I went to LA and it was just kind of hard tapping into places like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I've heard. Like, I haven't not been to LA yet, but I'm familiar with a lot of different groups out there. A lot of them like, yo, if you just don't know where to go, then You just don't know where to go. Like, you just have to figure out places. So,
So if I knew like black market was out there, oh, I'm about to go fuck with them. I know.
you know, go down Venice Beach. There's a black market out there. I know I can go be myself there. I don't know who's there. In fact, I can actually hit them up and be like, hey, can I come out there just DJ one day and just set up a shop? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Something like that.
Okay. Is the Earth flat or round?
Round.
It's round. How do you know?
Look, it's something called a horizon, y'all. If you ever been at the
Horizon.
and you seen the sunset, it's round. Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to believe it's flat, that's fine. If you think it's flat, go walk off the other side. I'm sorry.
So how you know? So why can't it be flat? But then we have like it bends or whatever.
Have
Would
it
that
been?
would that create a horizon?
No, that will create an edge. Yes.
So when you're
in
looking,
the words of science, like you see this desk, right?
Yeah.
You don't just walk to this desk, you fall over it. If it was circular and there's gravity going on, you would stay on and walking around in a circle. This desk, you're just gonna fall off the edge and keep walking. You don't just end up upside down. How planes fly to the other side of the world?
they don't. They just go in a circle.
Hence being in a sphere.
Okay. I think it's round two. Okay. But you're the first person to actually give a logical.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like a lot of people, but flat earthers, y'all can go fall off the edge. Y'all can
Big
go fall off the edge.
Big fact. Big facts. Big facts.
I can let a lot of stuff go, but just that one, I'm like, nah.
All right, I feel like I can test you a little bit. Okay. So do you know what a parkway is?
A parkway?
A parkway, like a freeway or a highway, but it's called parkway. Do you know what it is? If not, I won't go there. But
Kind of like, I've seen parkway pretty much almost like a trail in it. If I'm not mistaken. 'Cause I've seen parkway used a couple different places. I don't know who's using it right.
so here's the question: why do we drive on parkways but park in driveways?
You know, I had that high question one night myself. Because, like, literally, you drive in the driveway, but you don't park in the parkway. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, man.
Just doesn't make sense. Can you give some type of
Okay, so, all right.
one to take a stab at it?
For real. So, yes, we drive. You said we don't. Well, say it one more time.
Why do we drive on a parkway but park on a driveway?
Okay, so a parkway, right? It's a way you can go park. So you got to drive to where you're going to park. So it's a way you can park.
Okay.
A driveway, it's a way that you drive. So you drive into the driveway to go park. Driveways are usually short. So honestly, like, the legit answer honestly comes from, like, when you think about, like, rivers, oceans, and stuff like that, lakes, how some are smaller than others. The names are just synonymous with the size of the road, honestly.
Oh, okay.
You learn that we live out in the country because, like, some stuff is considered lanes, some stuff is considered a road. I'm from the deep country, so if you have a driveway, it's no more than maybe, like, 100 feet. Yeah.
Judges,
I'll try not to be for real.
we'll take it. He said, but then he just got down to okay. Why do they call apartments if they are together?
Ooh, that's a good question. Everybody together. Apartments.
Why do they call apartments if they are
What you
together?
gotta do, I'm gonna get into my hotel phase right here, okay? You gotta break the word down. The first word, A. Second word, part. Third word, mint. A part mint. This is a part of something that you meant to live in.
Judges, we gonna take that. We gonna take that. I like that. A lot of people can't even answer it. I'll take that. That's logical. That makes sense too. Okay. Okay. Are you familiar with Star Wars?
Yeah,
Do you watch it? Like, do you know about it at all? Like a lot or not a lot?
I own the whole collection.
Okay.
Except for the new latest.
Okay. So okay. We have Star Wars, right? And obviously they have Star Wars movies, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we know what space is.
Yeah.
In space, there's no gravity. Okay? Bear with me. In space, there's no gravity. So how come in the Star Wars movies, when a starship is destroyed, it sinks? If there's no gravity.
That's a good question right there. a very good question.
Do you think?
Technically, the starship shouldn't even blow up either. There's no oxygen. It's a vacuum. You shouldn't see no sparks blowing it up. It should just fall apart.
You think they just fucked up, or you think there's a reason to?
Honestly, we're just gonna call it movie magic, man.
Movie magic? What? Nah, he said that's a political answer. Okay, I'll take that. Movie magic. Movie magic.
Movie magic.
Okay, last question. You ready? Okay. So if you come out the womb deaf, how do you know what language to speak in?
Ooh. If you come out the womb deaf, how do you know what language to speak in? I mean, the only about a sign. A lot of people say Aquariuses are emotional. We're usually pretty logical thinkers too, I guess. But I really don't really follow signs like that. So people usually tell me, like, "Oh, you're this." I'm like, "Okay."
Okay.
Not, but all right.
All right. So before we head out, what I want you to do is give your social media, any links, emails, websites, so people can contact you if they want to get in contact with you or Black Market.
Got it. So you want to find me? You can find me anywhere at Simplistic Phobia. That's SIMPLISTICPHOB as in beta IA. And then you can find me anywhere from my website, social media, Twitter. I don't really be on there. Facebook, I have it, but I don't really be on there. But Instagram, you can usually find me. Black Market is BLKMRKTCLT. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, website, all that stuff as well too. Drop us a message. We'll try to answer it as fast as we can. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got like 5 social media accounts on my phone.
Same.
And my messages are turned off, so.
But that's why you got a partner, I guess, so he can get.
He ain't much better. He'll tell you that himself.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So who do you think I should interview next?
Have you got Wesley yet?
I have not gotten Wesley yet. Can you tell him to come over here?
Wesley!
Step into my office. Thank you. It was a nice time.
Right,
Appreciate you.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Epstein. That's the conspiracy. Oh, we about to talk about that. You really don't think he killed himself, man?
Hell no.
No. You think he's living lavish somewhere on his island where he was doing?
I ain't say all that. I said he getting killed because that nigga's dead. He definitely dead, but he ain't killed
himself. Got you.
Yeah.
Think it was an assassination?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so 2020. Somebody told me this, but like we keep joking around saying it's apocalypse, but apparently the word apocalypse, when we break it down Latin, means the unveiling. So if you notice, it's the year of snitches right now. Everybody's snitching. You know what I'm saying? 6ix9ine snitch, he got out. Jeffrey was clearly getting ready to drop dime. They got him the fuck out of here.
Got him out
as quickly as possible.
Probably a hella dirt.
Who was it? Oh yeah, the 4 officers arrested in this most recent case. 2 of them were trainees saying, "Oh yeah, well we ain't know he was our commanding officer." Them boys about to turn on him because hey, listen, ain't nobody trying to do no time for nobody else.
Yeah.
This is, if you ain't about that street shit, if you ain't no gangster, don't be no police officer.
And if you gonna do dirt, do it alone.
Do it alone.
That's what my mama told me.
Also, don't be no police officer. I mean, gangster niggas, they not snitching like that. Now the feds, you go to trial.
I heard one of the officers, it was only their 4th day.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And he had to deal with something like that.
I mean, 4th day or not, I'm not trying to work a job where I'm responsible for killing somebody.
Facts.
Like we're not doing that.
How do you feel about this whole situation that's going on right now as a effect of his death, George Floyd's death?
I feel like it's more than George Floyd's death. This is the culmination of many things. I think the protest or the revolution this time is more successful than other times because people have nothing to lose. Like, people have been furloughed, people have been fired. 40% of the population is on unemployment. Niggas are at home. And stuff like, people are mad about the world. They're mad about the fact they're in debt. They're mad about the fact that their job was able to just get rid of them so easily. They're mad that their landlord is charging them money in the middle of a pandemic knowing they can't go to work. Right? And on top of that, you got some racists in the office, like, you out a bunch of, like, foul shit, and then you recognize, hey, you know what? Maybe the police are systematically assassinating black people, and maybe ICE is systematically kidnapping children, and perhaps I'm the bad guy in this scenario. Let me not be the Bond villain or, like, the G.I. Joe villain.
So, we didn't get an introduction. What is your name? Who are you?
By the way, this is your boy, Dammit Wesley, a.k.a. Squirrel, if you follow me on Facebook. Also known as Mr. Steal Your Girl, the two-eye bandit that can't stand it. I can't remember more AKAs. I've been drinking and stuff.
Two-eyed bandit can't stand it.
I need the Deezus and Mero soundboard machine. Something my dick, nigga.
We might add that to the show. I think that'd be dope.
You need that.
That'll be dope. Okay, so what's like a brief overview of you, your talents, what you do?
I have no talents. I'm just a guy who likes to make shit, okay? So, I'm a painter, I'm a graphic designer, I DJ, photographer, and stuff. I like to jog, I'm a Libra, part-time entrepreneur when I feel like it, and stuff, I'm not working a job over 6 months. Co-owner and founder of Black Market CLT, Do-Rag Fest. Yeah, I'm just a black guy that likes to create and curate black experiences.
I'm with it. What was, among the things you named, what was the first art that you came into contact with? Painting, graphic design?
It's drawing. Like
drawing.
Yeah, everybody's first contact with art is drawing.
Probably.
Naturally. I had a speech impediment growing up, so I had to draw my sentences out, and it wasn't so much that, like, I was doing art for it to be pretty. It's just I realized art was like a communication skill.
Way to express yourself.
Yeah, not even
and communicate.
Yeah, not even express yourself, but like legit. You take a plane to Beijing, you get off. You're gonna know how to get around the airport because what? Pictures, art, right? Visual communication, and that's sort of like where I specialize. Visual communication, telling stories with no words, or either using words to enhance. Using pictures to enhance the words, right? We all can't understand Latin and French and all the other bullshit. We get pictures. We get things in their basic form.
So you started that at a young age.
Yes.
What made you stick to that and not, maybe deter towards something?
Honestly, I don't even know. I just like visuals, Like growing up, I realized now I was a bit of a movie buff. I had the parents that had the black box, so pay-per-view wasn't an issue. I was always in the movies. I always had a ton of comic books and stuff. Got into anime. Found out about manga, learned how to make it. Illegally downloaded Photoshop like every teenager. Taught myself how to use the program. And so it's just like all my life, I've just been producing things.
And so you paint also?
Yep.
If somebody wanted to buy any of your paintings or check them out, where would they go?
Just follow me on Instagram. So Dammit Wesley, DAMMIT_Wesley, WESLEY. I got a website domain. I've just been too lazy to actually launch the damn thing. So soon, like July 2020, I have the website up. Yeah.
July 2020. We're going to hold you to that.
July 2020, goddammit.com.
Wow, okay, that's dope.
Yeah.
So you make custom stuff too, or is it just whatever you create, that's what you're selling off?
Yes, if customs are where you want to use, yeah. I like the term commission. If you have a good idea, you can give me some kind of direction on what you want. I'll make it for you because, as I said, I'm a creator before anything.
So I want your perspective on this. I got your partner's perspective on this.
Right.
Black Market.
Yes.
How did this come about, and where do you want to take it?
Black Market came out of necessity of our collective at the time. Just needing a base of operations. So we were kind of like wandering around like nomads, doing showcases and curating art events with whoever would let us do it. And I came out here on a tour one day and they're like, we know it, we seen your work, we love what you do. Here's a space. Cool. Done. That's a wrap. In all honesty, I would definitely like to see Black Market expand into a multifaceted, I guess, holistic art experience. We're interested in not only educating but providing people with the resources they need to be a successful artist. And sometimes it's not necessarily money. A lot of times it's just like encouragement and people just guiding you along on your artist journey.
Facts.
Yeah, so being a black artist in the South, a lot of your ideas are going to clash with what the majority thinks or feels is acceptable. And you might actually like lose hope or give up on your ideas or like just drop your craft altogether if there aren't like-minded people around you to kind of like reinforce your beliefs in yourself and your work.
Are you trying to stay here in the Carolinas, or would you mind moving to somewhere else?
I don't think moving is necessary. With the internet, you can be wherever you want to be.
Around the whole globe.
Yeah, I mean, you can be all over the world. You can be worldwide if you want to. For me, primarily, I want to focus when outside opens up for real. I want to focus on just kind of like going to like different hubs, making those relationships, making those connections, and I'm more interested in exporting Charlotte talent or Carolina talent into the world versus inviting the world into us, right? There's too many talented people out here. There's too many people with $1 million ideas. Everybody else need to realize that the Carolinas got something to say. That being said, I gotta go back to DJing. I'll catch you in part 2.
All right. Send somebody over here to get interviewed, bro. Who should it be? Who should it be? Up, this one right here. Come. Oh, I guess we about to talk to this. She stepped up. I'll come get you. I'll come get you next. We talking about everything. We talking about you. We talking about the world. We talking about everything.
This on your iPhone?
This is on my iPhone, but it's being shown to the world.
Oh, you know why?
We live, so they seeing you eat this.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see if it is charged up right now. We are charged up. Okay. What is your name?
You want my government? You want my what you want?
Give me your alias.
JT Money.
JT Money in the building.
Baby Hair Princess on Instagram.
Okay. You looking at me like, okay. So JT Money, Baby Hair Princess on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get the name JT Money?
Those are my initials.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What's your real name? Now I want to know.
Baby,
Nah, you
out right now. I'm not telling you my real name.
What you doing that you can't give your No, I'm just
Have
kidding.
you seen the climate? You can't get my real name.
Okay. So tell me about yourself. What do you do? What talents do you have?
I'm a dance teacher. I'm a mental health therapist, and I'm a hustler.
I'm a hustler. I'm a
hustler. I'm a hustler, homie.
Okay. So you're a dance teacher, a
mental health therapist.
mental health therapist. Okay.
I'm your pusher.
That's what's up, though. How did you get into dancing?
I started at 3. My mom, back in the 90s, living color was all the rage, and I wanted to be a fly girl so bad. And she was like, I'm tired of you dancing in front of my TV screen. I'm about to put you in class. So I started dancing at 3, and here I am, 27 years later.
27. So you're 27?
27 plus
Oh, wait. Damn. I'm sorry, guys. So you're 30.
I'm about to be in like 2 weeks.
Wow. You don't look it. You definitely don't look it.
Thank
You look
you.
about, let me see, 25, 23, something like that.
Thank you.
All that dancing, Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you took classes, ballet classes, hip hop classes, all of that.
Ballet, tap, jazz, modern, clogging, acro, all of that. Tap.
Do you still dance till this day?
Yeah, I'm a dance teacher. I teach kids how to dance.
Well, I don't know, because I'm not a dance teacher, so I can't even say how it is. Is it tough to teach kids
No.
versus adults, I guess?
No. You just have to have the patience for it.
Would you say it's easier
To what?
to teach kids versus adults?
Adults are terrible.
Why? Because they already have their own mind and...
Yeah, you can't change their mindset. They're stuck to one thing all the time. I'm gonna spray you with the mace. Shout out to Zach Fox. I'm eating a burger on his live.
Show is. So mental health therapist. Therapy. How did that come about? What is
Cause
it?
these niggas crazy and they need help.
Here we go.
Praise God.
Uh,
No, but honestly,
is that burger good?
it's good. I'm hungry. Okay, but
I
honestly,
like your personality.
for a long time, I got beef in my teeth. Stay off that damn pork. Stay off the pork. Stay off the pork. You shouldn't eat beef either. But it's a celebration. No meat. Oh hell no, I'm gonna eat some damn meat. I got into mental health because I've always been a good listener.
Did you go to school for that, or
Yeah.
did you did? What school?
Huh?
What school?
I went to Winthrop. I went to Liberty. Liberty is racist as fuck. I don't believe they've used. And
Goddamn.
I'm getting my doctorate right now.
Wow.
I'm your ratchet doctor.
Tell me some cases you have encountered, like, of mental health, because I mean there's a wide variety, right? Like, what is? Break it down for me, I guess.
What is the what?
Break down mental health therapy, I guess.
I
Like,
mean, there's a lot. There's a lot you can deal with. I did like drug rehabilitation for a good little while, so like clinical counseling for people who are addicted to crack and heroin and all those other hard drugs, and doing just regular like community counseling and I've done family counseling, so I've done a wide spectrum of working with kids and also adults.
what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna guess your zodiac sign.
What?
Okay. Damn. Let me see. From what I have encountered, what can she be? I'm going to say you are two things. I'm going to guess two. You're either a Scorpio, no, or a Leo.
Chelsea! Alexa! This nigga just said either I'm a Scorpio or a Leo. You a damn liar.
What is she? Do y'all know what she is? She's a Gemini for real? So she's crazy as fuck. Okay.
She's a Leo and I'm a Scorpio.
Really? Dang. I am. iPhone, Apple game. No, it's cool. You're back in it. That's how it works.
This is my sister Flame. You might as well just let her sit down with us. She ain't sitting on your damn lap.
She was on my side, I'm just-
She can sit on my lap.
For my girlfriend.
We don't do that, Hetty. She a Scorpio. She will kill you.
So you're the Scorpio.
I'm the Leo.
You're the Leo. This is the Scorpio. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're a Gemini. Okay. Interesting.
Geminis get a lot of hate and a lot of flack for being Geminis, and I don't understand why. Like, they're fun, they're intelligent. Oh no, but what are you doing to cause that flip switch? Like
The most minusculest thing.
Do I be switching up on you, Alexa, unless I'm hangry?
Who hurt you?
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody.
Gemini hurt you?
Nobody.
What's your sign?
Actually, I'm an Aquarius, and we get along with Gemini.
I don't like Aquarius.
It lasted a long time. I was 7 years a slave, baby.
Not 7 years of slave.
See?
7 years of slavery with an Aquarian.
But it was your
I don't
longest.
know. Aquarius.
Yeah.
Y'all are like y'all are also like Sagittarius. Y'all are paper bags in the wind.
We're detached from our emotions, but Hey, we're detached from our emotions, but we are great foresight. We can see the future. We can see the future,
No, the fuck
and
y'all
we
can't.
we're
y'all can't.
we have great ambition.
Yeah,
Yes.
y'all have ambition, but y'all can't see towards the future.
Yes, we can.
All y'all
Yes, we can.
ambition, it's just that's it. That's all y'all got is
Y'all
ambition.
got ambition. Now, y'all got hopes and dreams now. I will say that. But actually,
Anything else?
manifesting them bitches, y'all need somebody to support you to manifest them hoes.
I do. I agree with that.
See, exactly. You just can't. Y'all, see, this is the thing with Aquarius men. Y'all be very codependent on somebody in the motherfucking hill.
Nah. You see me out here. You see me out here getting it. You don't see nobody with me.
Y'all are codependent, but it's not
But
always financially. It can be emotionally.
That's what I'm saying.
Mentally,
Yeah.
like health-wise. You have to be. Aquarius have to be attached to somebody in some way or fashion in order.
I can see that. I can see that.
That's it, Alexa.
I can see that.
That's it. That's it.
They ganging up on me, man. They ganging up on me, man. It's okay. Now you speaking.
Okay, less than 20%.
Okay. See,
told his
now you
ass
keep
his
speaking
ass
about
was
it. You
right.
keep speaking
Oh,
about
here,
it.
Howard.
Hey, come here, Chesney.
Come on. Come on, Chesney. Yeah.
No, don't sit on him. You don't know his ass like that.
What they gonna
That's
do?
why
I'm
you got a
trustworthy.
Me Too movement.
I'm trustworthy.
That's not
My hand's gonna stay up here.
Oh.
Okay, so what's your name?
Chesney.
Chesney. Wait. Hold on. Okay, so are all y'all friends? How do you know them?
I found them through a lovely twerking class called Twerk Sanity. No plug, but follow Twerk Sanity. What? Twerk Sanity COT?
Yep.
See,
Twerk Sanity.
Is anybody watching us on your
I'm about to
live,
guess
or
your
is it
sign.
just us on
I'm about to guess
live?
your sign.
guess my sign.
I'm gonna guess your sign.
Okay, let's go for it.
Y'all know her sign first off?
Yes.
The pressure is on.
Capricorn.
No.
One more time. Oh, I haven't spoken to you a lot yet, but okay.
You should stop.
Libra. No.
I mean, it's close. But
It's close.
But it ain't quite.
What is it? What is it?
Yeah,
It's a Virgo.
She's a Virgo, baby.
Oh, I don't know.
Like
Fucking
Beyonce.
Virgo. What the Virgo. Tell me about a Virgo.
Oh man, I think they can tell you about a Virgo better than I can.
They're conspiracy theorists.
So they do a lot of thinking.
A lot.
A lot of things.
They're paranoid also.
Yeah.
Did you know that your mic has been off this whole time? I'm just kidding.
Gemini. Like I said, Gemini. For no reason. No, I'm just kidding. For no reason.
End of the show. A Gemini just cleared this bitch out.
Before you leave, give me your social media, any of your contact info. So if they want to get in contact with you about dancing or mental.
Baby hair princess is spelled like it sounds. Bye, y'all.
All right. This is Adrian. It was funny. I fucks with it. This is Adrian. This is another episode of Mouthin Out. Thank you guys for joining us. I am going to end it because the phone is about to die, but we might reboot it back up very, very soon. Thank you for sitting with me, enjoying the show, dealing with all these fun characters that we have just encountered. That is it, and I'm out.